We're live. All right. Happy Thursday, everybody.
Hey, everyone.
I see, let's see, Mickey and Ed and Karima and Darcy and Karen. Hey, guys, drop in where you are joining us from if you have not done so already. I know some of you have. And also, if you have not given us permission through StreamYard yet, please do so we can actually see your names. Hey, good morning, Molly. How are you?
Morning, guys.
I'm going to pull it up on my phone. Oh, look at that right there. Perfect. Oh, no, that's my party. Who's that? All right, let me find us. All right. All right. Hey, Marlene. Hey, Holly. Catherine. Good to see you guys. Oh, I think I just found us. No, that's not this week. All right. Hold on. I guess I am having a hard time finding us here on Facebook this morning. Not sure why. I think I've got so many notifications coming in at the same time. So, hey, guys. All right. Bear with us 1 second here. We just want to make sure that we actually, I know we are live, but just want to make sure that we can see everything so we can make sure we see all your comments and everything. All right. And let's see. Oh, there we are. Got us. Everybody. Got us. All right. Well, happy Thursday, and thanks for hopping on. And sorry for the 30-minute delay today. We had a couple things that changed up our schedule. Hey, Jessica, how are you? Love it. And talk about, our branding here, what we're going to be discussing today, Ruth. And I know Jessica has really taken off with doing this with her business. I've seen her doing so many great things, seeing lots of your stuff, Jessica. Great job. So, all right. Well, are we ready to dive in?
We are, and I'm so excited to share this topic because branding and personal branding can be a game changer for your business if you do it the right way. And we're going to go through some steps in this training on how you can start really creating that personal brand that attracts people. But I want you to know that, your brand will transform over time, right? You will get better and better at what you do, and your brand will transform. The key is getting started.
Yes.
So having the confidence to get started and just put yourself out there and believe that as you start doing that, you're going to get better and better and more focused on your brand. But it's a game changer for your business, and excited to share this training. Did you want me to share, Trish, today, or have you got?
No, go ahead. I got to share. This is kind of funny. Linda pops in. Hello, Truth Team. I'm laughing because then we've got #truth here. And I have to laugh. One of our team members, jokingly, but it has caught on, it said, "Oh my gosh, I have the perfect nickname. If you take T from Trish and then put it with Ruth, you've got Truth." And it's funny. She said it one time and it has stuck. Everybody is hashtagging it. It's pretty funny.
It's very
but I love it too because we do speak the truth. Mm-hmm. And that's how we are. We just give it to you the real way. So I think it's quite fitting.
Absolutely. And sometimes, I know we say things that people don't always want to hear, but we tell it like it is. And for those of you who have worked with us or know us, that's what we're all about. We tell it like it is, the real deal, what's going on in network marketing, and really to empower you guys with knowledge so that you can make really good decisions and moves in your own business.
Yeah. And so let's see here. We've got some other people on too. We've got, let's see, Sam and Ed. Yeah, we got more #truths. And Genevieve and Marlo and Karen and Valerie from Nova Scotia. Let's see, Edsel. Hello from Mexico. And Jessica Salazar as well from Mexico. Let's see, Carla, Patty. Gosh, we have lots of people on here today. Thanks, guys. I'm so glad you're on. I think you're going to love today's topic. And
Can you see my screen, Trish, or no?
No, but you know what? I see it at the bottom. Hold on. There we go. I was able to add it in. Now I can see it.
Okay, excellent.
And Jennifer, hello. Good morning, Jennifer. All right.
Hi, Gayla's with us. Hi, Gayla. Okay, guys, so let's dive right into today's topic. Today's topic is all about building a solid personal brand to skyrocket your business using social media.
All right. So, guys, it is great to meet you. And I am getting some cues from Rob here to put something special on, but I'm not sure what it's supposed to be. So that's why he's the tech guy. So, guys, it is so great to meet you. For those of you who are new to the call, and I know we do have some new people here, we're Trisha Verzera and Ruth Sheridan, and we have been in network marketing for a combined 20 plus years. So we have done this the old school way, we've done this the new way, we have done it, and we have honestly spent the last 3 years at least building entirely online using attraction marketing. We are both marketing coaches with a well-known internet marketing company. And we are both physically and mentally on fire. In fact, it's just, I don't know, we are so excited with all the great things that are happening, with all the great people we're working with, to really get up and start our day with a nice workout and really just jump into our businesses every day. We're having so much fun with it. We are both moms. And in the past 3 years, we have coached, I was adding this yesterday. I think we're probably over 4,000 people easily, maybe even 5 at this point, struggling network marketers, because we talk to hundreds of network marketers every single month. Know what everybody is struggling with out there, which is what has allowed us to really be able to help so many people, because we've been able to kind of blend things together for them. We are both 6-figure income earners, and we are super passionate about helping others achieve their dreams. And in fact, the last, couple of months have just been absolutely incredible, because we've got to see so many people just rank advance and get results and make money and do things that they never thought was possible for themselves. So we're excited to be here.
So is this training for you? So it's for you if you've ever been told that you need a personal brand, but you were really confused by what that really meant. So give us some thumbs up or some love hearts. If that was ever you heard this thing about personal branding, but you just didn't really know where to start or have clarity around that. So this is also for you if you've ever thought that you could find rockstar recruiters, those A players on your team, by posting about your products and your opportunity. I used to think that, and I did it for years, and lo and behold, it didn't work very well.
Nope.
If you're confused, it's for you if you're confused about who your target market is, and why knowing that creates the foundation for your brand, for a great content marketing strategy that really will attract your ideal business prospect.
And so, guys, here are a couple of tips for today. And, really, if you're looking to make some changes in your business, then obviously you've got to change what you're doing. And so the first thing we really want you to do is be present and take some notes. And not only take notes, but actually do something with those notes after this training today. Also, if you can turn off your cell phone, your TV, your social media, any other distractions you may have, maybe turn off your notifications, just so that you can really stay focused on today's training. Also, ask questions and engage. We love when you guys are asking questions and really getting involved. It makes this training so much more fun than just listening to ourselves talk. And stay awesome and positive, right? We are always about being positive. We're always about really thinking about that next best thing we want to bring into our business and into our lives, and just enjoy it.
Absolutely. Trish and I get to talk to each other all the time. We want to talk with you guys. So make sure that you leave comments and questions as we go through this training. And we're getting lots of thumbs up. We're getting love hearts. We're getting, hey, Karima, I got a hey, Ruth there. So
Awesome.
thanks for engaging, guys. It makes it a whole lot more fun. So this is how we got here. For those of you who haven't met us yet, we were years in network marketing doing things the traditional way, going to meetups. I was going to hotel meetings, having home parties, prospecting people at the mall. I used to be a mall shark, Trish.
Me too.
And literally, guys, it led to massive burnout, because not only were we trying to, raise our families, we were also managing careers and businesses and trying to build this network marketing business. And we were just, at the end of the day, at the end of the week, left exhausted. And for me, and I know you've got the same sort of experience, Trish, after a few months, friends and family that had come into our business or had come in as customers had quit, right? They disappeared, and we had to start cold market prospecting. I did everything. I bought lists. I prospected in malls. I used to leave sticky notes on gas pumps.
Oh my gosh.
With my number on it. Oh my gosh. Like the things that I did to try and prospect anyone was like above and beyond. And you know what? My business still wasn't where I wanted it to be. And I knew something was wrong. I wanted a home-based business where I could work with excited people like me, and I could actually do it from home, not from running around all over the place. We both enrolled people with very little duplication. And I tell this story often because, drop me a one once you hear this, if this has ever happened to you. Back when I was first in my network marketing opportunity, I also owned a gym. I was in corporate, but I had this side business. And I was bringing people into my gym. At the time, I had weight loss products, and pretty much everyone who walked through that door got on my products. I recruited 400 people, 400. And I thought I had it going on. Like the company was excited. I was winning awards for top enroller. And by the next year, everyone had disappeared because those were really just customers. They really weren't business builders, people who wanted to lock arms with me. And it was frustrating. So drop me a one, guys, if you've ever been frustrated, if you've brought someone in your business and before long they went missing in action and you wondered what happened. Okay. So the other things that happened were we felt like white noise on social media. The only engagement we were getting was from people in our own teams. They were already in our teams. We wanted engagement from other people, right? Cold market prospects were skeptical of us because they didn't know us yet. They didn't trust us yet. And our business, I know mine did, started moving backwards, not forwards. And that dream to leave corporate, to leave the grind behind, drop me a 2 if you've ever wanted to leave the grind behind. That whole dream started to just disappear. It literally did. So we had to get really serious about our businesses and start looking at professional ways, the ways that real businesses do marketing to build our business using the internet.
Yeah, I remember those days. Oh my gosh. So many horror memories.
And we're getting lots of ones, lots of twos. You guys are feeling us. I know it.
Yeah, I get it. And we just wanted to go where the people were, right? And that's where we are today. But back then, we didn't know how to do it the right way. But we knew social media was to go, as opposed to going to those malls every day or any of the stores. Because on Facebook alone, there were 2.5 billion monthly active users. And I know that number has gone up because this actually was as of December. So it's even bigger. But 1.66 billion people log on to Facebook every single day, which is crazy, guys. That's billion with a B, right? That's a lot of people. Facebook Messenger, 1.3 billion people use Facebook Messenger each month, and 1 billion monthly active users on Instagram. So clearly, this is where the people are. People are on social media. And so this is where you want to be. But you have to be able to know how to do it the right way in order for it to work for you.
There certainly weren't 2.5 billion people at the malls I was sharking.
No, I went so frequently, I would see the same people on their lunch break every day. Like people knew me. I'm like, hey again.
Where's that lady? Run.
Oh, wait, I talked to you 3 days ago. Okay, I won't bug you today.
So here's what we did back on social media in 2008. So that was 12 years ago. We posted about our products all over social media, okay, with links to our company's replicated website because we thought that people were going to click it and go buy. We shared all kinds of videos about our company's products. We changed the employer name on our profiles to our company name. And we started literally being that spammy Tammy. I love that word, spammy Tammy. We started spamming other people's groups with our products. And I remember when I would feel really desperate at the end of the week because I had recruited no one, I would do posts like looking for 5 new go-getters to join my team, thinking that people were going to actually reach out and go, hey, I'm one of them. Never happened.
No, never. And I used to post that in so many groups. And oh my gosh, I remember going through my friends list to look at their friends list to see who I knew on their list that I wasn't a friend with yet, just to grow my friends list. And I spent, oh my God, countless hours doing this. It was just ridiculous. So here's what actually ended up happening, guys, is some of our friends actually unfriended us. That happened a lot, I will say. Or they would kind of like unfollow you or do whatever. And you didn't know it till all of a sudden you'd go to their page for something and you realize you're no longer friends. And that's kind of embarrassing because then what do you say? Like, why did you unfriend me? Right? You can't say that. We got negative comments about the industry being a scam and a pyramid. And it never failed. If you finally get a post that took off in a group, there would always be that one person that would have to start something like that. Very few people bought our products and no one really wanted to join us. And, or at least if they did join us, they joined maybe to get the discount the first time and then that was it. We became spammers without even knowing it. And honestly, we were just doing what we were told to do. And I remember one of my upline once saying to me, I said, I seriously don't have anybody else to talk to. I've got to find another way. And he said, are you telling me that you've gone through all, I don't know, 2,000 of your friends? And I said, you know what? Pretty much. But to be honest, I've gone through everyone that I would actually ever want to work with. And, you know, but the fact that I actually had gone through everyone to see who they were was just crazy. And then we got totally frustrated at some points, you know, and really felt like quitting on our dreams altogether. And I know that's where I was until I learned how to build through attraction marketing. And I remember I had actually just hit a decent rank in our company, but I was really discouraged because I knew there was no way I was going to be able to hold that rank without, you know, with the way that my business had been building. And that's when I really just sat down and said, okay, do I even want to continue in this industry? And that's when I said, okay, I know there's a better way. I just need to learn how to go do it. And that's what really, you know, led Ruth and I to meeting one another.
So along the way, something happened, and we saw countless network marketers trying to build their business on social media. Many of them were still spammers. Some were trying to apply the principles of attraction marketing and branding, but really not fully understanding it and not seeing the success that they wanted. Oftentimes when people enter the internet space, which is social media, they can get really overwhelmed. And we see that a lot in, you know, those 3,000 to 4,000 clients we've coached over the last number of years. There's a lot of overwhelm. There's a lot of frustration. There's a lot of fear of technology. There's a lot of negativity going on around that whole space. So people weren't getting traction the way they should. And worst of all, you know, they were buying courses and trying to apply the principles, but not seeing the results that were promised. And that was really, really frustrating to watch.
So we decided to step in And this is when, we really sat down and said, all right, what can we do? Knowing what, people are struggling with, what can we do to really help people? And so we really took the knowledge that we have gained and the results that we had created for ourselves and others and really decided to start teaching the real deal to people. Because there's so many courses out there and things that, give people a little bit, but they never really show them the whole thing. And maybe it gives them the information to at least get their stuff up online, but then it doesn't show them how to integrate it into their business. So we wanted to put together some real steps and processes that are really required to build a business online that are going to help you guys attract a downline enthusiastic entrepreneurs. And guys, when that happens, it is such a game changer. Like, it's really just so real because it starts happening and then you really just get this feeling over you like, oh my gosh, like this is what I have been dreaming about. This is what I have been praying about, whatever it is that you do. And all of a sudden it starts happening. And it's like one of the best feelings in the world. And the thing is these are real and simple steps, that are out there to really help you create that personal brand and really attract rockstar marketers.
So guys, drop us a me in the comments if you've ever sort of, gone down the road of bought a course, felt overwhelmed, put it aside, didn't do anything more with it. And then you were scrolling online and saw another course and bought that and felt overwhelmed. That was me for a long time until I really got focused in on a few simple steps that were really game changer. And one was building a brand. Yeah, we're getting lots of me's here.
Because me. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, Linda.
Oh, Linda, I mean, you make me laugh. I love you. So guys, since then it's been game changer, literally game changer from those days of struggle. We've been asked to speak on stages. We've been guests on podcasts. We've coached at large events. When people reach out to us to find out what we're doing, 9 times out of 10, when we present it to them, they say yes. And it used to be the reverse for me. 1 in 10 would say yes, more like 1 in 100. But this is a game changer. And a lot of what we do now is automated. So we can actually enjoy free time. And isn't that what the industry promised, was free time? I remember hearing that for a long time. I was having a hard time buying into that because I was so busy running around.
And that's the other thing too, is we've made sure that we've put together duplicatable systems so that that is possible, so that you're not married to your business 24/7. So what's the big deal about branding? I hear this all the time from people, they're like, I don't get it. What's the big deal? Like, what do I have to offer? I don't understand. Well, think about this, guys. It's really the way that businesses are actually built, right? Think about Apple or North Face, Mercedes-Benz. Like, those are just a few examples. I mean, list goes on, GE, Ford, so many companies, they're known for their brand. A lot of times, even just their logo, what it is. But it's because you know what they stand for. You know what that value is that they have to offer. And this is the same thing with you for your business. It's going to help you showcase what you stand for and the value that you offer and what it is that you're known for. And in the beginning, I know a lot of people aren't really sure what that is, but we know, and after we work with people, everybody's got something of value to offer. We're all such different individuals. And there's other people out there that are a tribe just like you, that are feeling the exact same way, who have the same interests. And when you can actually learn how to share your story, share your knowledge, and give tips and provide some value to people, it's going to build that know, like, and trust with them. And I think all of you know from being in business, people will typically do business with someone who they know, like, or trust. And it's the reason that people join people and not people joining companies, right? People will go where the people are because they know, like, and trust them. And it's one of the reasons that in traditional marketing, you're told to talk to your warm market first, just because you do have influence there. But the great thing about this is when you build a brand, you can create influence with anybody. You really can. So your brand is going to become top of mind when people are looking for what you have. So if you show up and you're doing certain things on a daily basis and people get used to watching you and things like that, when they need whatever it is you have, or when they're looking for whatever it is you have, you're going to be the first thing that comes to mind for them. So guys, if that is making sense, drop us a 3 below. Well, let's see here. We have a few more people jumping on. We've got Sandra, and Donna, and Penny, and Melanie, and Helena. Hey guys, thanks for hopping on.
So there are 5 golden rules to creating a rockstar personal brand. And the very first rule, and I don't know about you, Trish, but I think this is one of the most important things, is golden rule number 1. And it's where most people mess up. So golden rule number 1, guys, is have focus. So keep your message focused on your target demographic, your target market. That's going to make it a lot easier for you to create relevant, valuable content around your personal brand and have others define you, okay? Keep your message and your content consistent to one niche topic so that you become memorable and known for that. And one of the things I see happening in network marketing, and it's usually the very first discussion with our coaching clients, is, what do you envision your brand? Who is your ideal business prospect? And what they're really trying to do is meld together the ideal customer who wants to buy the product and the entrepreneur, that business builder who wants to join the team, right? So they start creating that. Let's talk about health and wellness. There's a lot of health and wellness companies in MLM out there. And so they're trying to, put a lot of health and wellness into their Facebook posting, and then business stuff, and then talking about network marketing, and then showing pictures of their family, and nobody really knows what that person is all about. Like, it's all entertaining, it all looks good, but it's not memorable, it's not focused. It's not like when someone thinks about you, they're not really sure what you're an expert in. So having focus is critical, absolutely critical. What do you think of that, Trish?
I agree 100%. But seriously, it is. I know, just like you said, so many people are, I think because everybody's been told for so long that everybody is your prospect, that everybody's your perfect customer, that we are always trying to gear it towards everybody instead of a specific audience. And so really being able to focus on that one specific audience that you're trying to attract is definitely the golden rule number 1.
Yeah. Trying to be everything to everyone means you'll attract no one, because you're just going to confuse everyone.
Yep. So golden rule number 2, guys, is to be genuine, right? And this, unfortunately, I feel like the network marketing industry has a stigma for people who are not genuine. Now, obviously, there are plenty who are, but there are plenty who aren't. So it's one of those things that people aren't really sure of. Well, when you're building that personal brand, honestly, it's really hard not to be genuine, in my opinion, if you're really being yourself. So really, it's an easy way to have an original personal brand, and that's to be genuine and authentic to people. And just be truthful, right? You don't try to be somebody else. Show up as you, but you times 2. So you're showing up with energy. And when you can do that, people are really going to start to relate and resonate with you. And it's easy to be an introvert on social media and still have a successful brand. And it's so funny because I hear from people all the time, well, I can't build on social media because I'm an introvert. And I'm like, oh my gosh, social media is the perfect place for you, because to me, it's so much easier to show up on social media being someone who is maybe shy or quiet or likes to be at home more, as opposed to going to the mall and, talking to random people. One, because you get to do it from the comfort of your home. So you've got that comfort around you. But two, when you target market the right way, your friends and family aren't even seeing your stuff anyway. So the people who you're talking to, you've never even met most of the time. And so it's, I know for me, that made it so much easier because all of a sudden I wasn't so worried about showing up and doing things the right way. I wasn't worried about other people's opinions. It allowed me to really be who I was. And I think, if people can just kind of grasp that being genuine, it becomes so much easier.
So guys, hit some of those love heart emojis if you are an introvert, okay? Because I got to tell you, I am the biggest introvert. In a social setting, I'm like the wallflower.
Yep.
And I literally am. If I'm at a party with friends or some kind of gathering like that, I'm the one who doesn't say much because I'm an introvert. I have been my entire life. Yeah. But on social media, you can still show up authentically as you, but it's so much easier because you're talking to people of like mind, right? And you're delivering value, and you're there being purposeful, and you don't have to be in the same room. Like I'm in my kitchen. There's, so you can be an introvert and still have a powerful personal brand.
And, Ruth, I just want to add to that, about being an introvert. Ruth and I were at a training together back in November. And it's so funny because a lot of people who were there were not the introverts. Like they were the crazy outgoing people. And it was funny because you and I were just kind of like on our own from the outside looking in, doing our thing. We were like, I'm definitely, and you guys, if you relate to this, same thing, if you're one of those people that once you get to know somebody, you can really be yourself. But if you're, meeting people for the first time, you kind of step back. It's okay. Like that's how we are too. And it works. It'll work in your favor at some point, and especially on social media.
Absolutely. So golden rule number 3 is tell a story. So the most effective personal brands tell a story. Okay. So what you can do is once you sort of identify your brand and who you're marketing to, you can start telling your story about where you've come from, the struggles you've had, the successes you've had, the things that went right along the way, the things that didn't go right along the way, right? And it's in the story that you will get people who come to love you, right? When you show up with your authentic story of how you ended up where you are and continue to tell that story of growth and challenges and successes and failures and things that went right and things that didn't go right, then that's when in that story, your brand will be created, right? So some really simple examples are you could tell a funny recruiting story. We've all got them. I've got some doozies, let me tell you. You could tell stories of maybe you're on a trip and you're traveling and you can weave some of your business life into that story. You could share a DMO, right? About how you wake up in the morning and what you do in the morning. And it just creates a story of what your business life looks like and your real life. If you're there to get customers and you have got health related products, it could be your healthy journey story of where you came from, why you made changes in your life, what were the challenges, what were the struggles, right? It's the story that creates the brand.
And I've got some comments here. Everybody seems to be a little shocked, Ruth, that we said we were introverts.
Oh,
so it's kind of funny. They say, wow, you don't seem it. And Gustavo, really? And then Trish, too. And Jessica says, Ruth, just wait till you're in a room with me. I'll get you talking.
I think, Jessica, you'll do all the talking for me.
Yeah, I think so. But, guys, here's the thing. Once you agree, even though you may consider yourself an introvert in certain situations, when you're around people who you've gotten to know, it's super easy to talk to them. And, when you're on Facebook and you're doing some of these lives, honestly, when you have a lot of these repeat people showing up every day, you feel like you know them and can laugh and talk with them. And in fact, most of the people on here, we've never actually met in person. Now, there are a handful of you who we have, but most we haven't. But yet we all feel like we know each other because we're on here having fun every week. So it's just the way it works. All right. So
joining us here. Hey, Kim, how are you? Gustavo, thanks for joining in.
Awesome. All right, guys. So golden rule number 4 is consistency. All right. So being consistent is very similar to having a narrow focus. And it's just much easier to be recognized for one topic if you consistently create content and brand and voice around it. So again, when you're sharing with your audience, when you're really sharing with the people who are your, perfect prospects that you're talking to, it's important to be consistent with the topic, consistent with what you're teaching. And again, just like Ruth was saying before, so people don't get confused. It helps you build your brand if you're consistent around what that is that you actually, what kind of value it is that you're providing people or service or whatever it is that your brand is around. And honestly, also makes it easier for you to come up with your content if you can really stay consistent with what you're talking about and not be jumping around too often. And go ahead, Ruth.
Go ahead, Trish. Keep going.
I was just going to say, but it's interesting how consistency, that word, just shows up in every part of our business.
Absolutely. And that you took the words out of my mouth.
Oh.
And you know what? I just went online on Amazon the other day and I ordered a bunch of shirts that say consistency on them.
Really?
Yeah, I got to remind you guys every day to be consistent, not only in your message, but also in showing up, right? If you're consistent with your message twice a month, that's not going to cut it. No. You have to be consistent every day, show up every day for your followers and have that consistent message.
Absolutely.
Okay, so golden rule number 5, no one likes this one because no one likes failing, but be okay with it at first. You're going to find your voice as you start building your brand. You're going to notice what's going to feel good for you, what feels authentic for you, what feels like you can add value to people and become a light in their lives, right? And you will find that voice in that brand. You'll also notice as you get consistent, what types of things resonate with your perfect prospect. And that's going to help you kind of hone in on your messaging, on the way you show up, on the things you say, on the things you post, right? But you're going to fail along the way. And I got to tell you, I mean, I started branding myself probably, it's got to be over 4 years now. And my personal brand has totally transformed from when I started. And it continues to evolve as I start to learn more and more about my target market, what they're looking for, what resonates with them. And I can tweak my brand a little bit here and there to serve them better. So be okay with failing, guys, because it's through failure that we find success. That's how we become really, really good at what we do, is by failing along the way, right? So just know it's going to happen. Know that there's going to be one day you show up on social media and you write the most amazing post and you take the most amazing picture and you post it and you get nothing. And you go, what happened? But yeah, how bad is that really? It's not. Take it as learning, right? And make an adjustment, make a tweak, and think about your brand, think about your messaging, and the next post will probably be better.
And it's funny, Ruth, just to add to that, and then maybe this will relate with some of you, and if it does, drop us a 5 below. But I know for me, when I was learning online marketing, when I was learning branding, to be honest, let's just go when I was learning network marketing in general, right? Being an accountant, having that background, I was very sequential with every single thing I did all the time. And in accounting, everything had to be kind of exact, right? Like there wasn't, it was, everything was step by step by step by step by step. You knew exactly what you had to do. You had to memorize those things. And that's how you always came up with the right answer. Well, when you get into doing stuff like this, there are certain steps that you can take. There are certain things that you can learn, but still there's some testing that has to happen. And you have to be able to be willing to, like we said, fail a little bit, because while you're trying to tweak, while you're trying to figure out what it is exactly your audience is looking for, it's about testing a lot of different things, but learning from it so that you can move forward. But you can't fail if you don't start. And so you have to get started so that you can fail. And when you do that, you will fail forward, and then you'll fall right into success.
So drop us a yes, all in capital letters, if you're ready to create your own rockstar brand, right?
And add some exclamation points.
If you're ready to step out there and create that brand that is going to attract the right audience so you can grow your team.
All right. Because it's here. We told you guys last week that we had something that we have created for you that is amazing, that is going to totally help you guys with your business. And it's a course that we've put together called the Branding Box. And in here, actually, we'll go to the next slide because we've got it all broken down of what it is. We're excited because our Branding Box course is going to give you a step-by-step walkthrough to help you gain clarity about your irresistible personal brand. It's going to help you understand what content to post to get your branding message out to the world and to attract more prospects to you, which obviously I know we're all trying to do here in social media. And so we have a 5-step video training and exercises in there that are going to help you finally gain clarity about your brand, your brand message, and how to deliver it in an irresistible way. And what I love, guys, this is not a super long training. It's really just what you need in 5 quick steps. But you're going to have a training video in each one walking you through exactly how to do it so that you can start getting that brand out there.
So here's what you're going to learn inside the Branding Box. And like Trish said, this is a very, very focused course on branding to help you laser focus on what your brand is, define and target your ideal prospect with that brand, right? So you're going to have clarity. Number 2, how to create a rockstar fan page that will attract those people with your brand. How to create a welcome video that welcomes people to your brand, lets them know what you're all about so that they are wanting more from you. They're wanting more. They're reaching out to you to get to know you better. You're going to learn what to say in your posts to attract the right people and basically have them glued to your content. Now, how cool would that be? Drop us some stars or that little emoji with the glasses on. He's kind of cool. How cool would it be to have people reaching out to you from your posts? You're going to learn our Facebook Live formula that will have your prospects watching your videos over and over again, coming back to your page to see what new videos you've posted. And we've got other special bonuses and trainings inside the course, including some coaching and some accountability.
We're getting lots and lots and lots of yeses and love hearts. Love it, love it, love it. All right. So guys, to get access to our Branding Box, I want you guys to comment box below, and we're going to send you the link. The link is also right here on the screen if you are able to, copy that. But if you drop a box, we will go ahead and get the link sent to you, and you guys can, get access to that course. I think you're going to love it. It's short, sweet, to the point, and you'll have everything implemented when you're done.
So that is it for today, guys. We are excited about helping you guys build a personal brand. I'm going to stop this screen share here. And did I stop it?
I think I did. Well, I removed it.
Okay, awesome.
So guys, drop us a box, and if you found value in today's training, please drop us a value below. And if you've got friends or other business partners or just people who you know who you think could benefit from a training like this, please refer them to the group. Get them in here, tag them in the post, because we want to really help as many people as possible. It doesn't matter what company that they're in. It's about helping people get results, because people deserve to have success in this industry. There's no need for people to be struggling.
So have an amazing day, guys. Amazing rest of your week. Finish strong. And we will be back next week. I guess our next Tuesday Tech Talk is first thing.
Tuesday. There we go. And let's see here. I'm Rob sending me messages, but I think they're too late. Guys, we are wrapping it up. I will put the link in the group, though, or in the comments here for you, too, just in case. But we'll also send it out to each of you who comment box below. Okay? Have a great day, guys.
Bye for now.
Bye.